All right, what's up, YouTube? We're here with
Avery Foster.
nice.
I don't get kicked out.
YCS Charlotte, what'd you do?
I want to win a match.
Nice. Love to see it. There's the mat. We're clean.
It was a long winter event,
but
All right.
What's the best card in your deck?
The best card in the game is Gale Dogra. So for those of you that don't know what this does, pay 3,000 life points, send a card in your extra deck to your graveyard. It is a cost, so when it gets negated, you have less life points, but it is not once per turn. So this by itself beats a Prank Kid monster plus a Brave starter because we play Shekinaga in our deck. For the Shaddoll lineup, we have the one good one, two bad ones that are like really important, but like it doesn't give you more cards, so it's not great. 2, 2, 3. This is the best one because it's the only one that gives you more cards that also is Almirage Secure Guard Noble. So Guard Noble, you can make Secure Guard with it. This is it for the Shaddoll lineup. A lot of times I sided out one Hedgehog, but other than that, all of them kind of just stayed in like all the time. Played 3 Ecclesia, 3 Maximus, and 1 Fleur. A lot of people play 1 Maximus, you play 3, because, God yes, because Maximus is just like a good draw on its own without Ecclesia. If you draw Ecclesia, no one holds their Imperms or Veilers for Maximus, so if you draw both, like, they'll negate your Ecclesia, still resolve Maximus. Maximus is a starter, an extender, and a bomb. There's no reason not to play 3 of it. And the Fleur is good. Comes up a lot because of Gale Dogra, because the normal 2 you send off Gale Dogra going first are App Clone and Ash Dragon. So end phase you get to summon Ecclesia, add Fleur. I played 3 Ogre, 2 Nib. I do not support playing 2 of Hand Traps. It was just late night Thursday, I had to turn my deck list in, and I could not figure out how to side deck in this deck properly, siding in and out, and randomly putting 2 Nibiru's from my side deck, and now there's 1 Nibiru in my side deck, like the third. But if I put 2 Nibiru's in my main deck, all the siding just got a lot easier. Don't do that. One of y'all take the time, figure out how to side deck with this deck, get back to me, and don't do what I did. Either main 3 of this and cut other stuff, or just don't main this and find out how to side deck. For spells, I play 1 Call by the Grave. Shoutouts to Dom, who convinced me to put it in. Oh, wait a second.
Constructed, number 7. Speed Duel Constructed, number 7. Meet at the blue meeting banner. Speed Duel Constructed, number 7. At the blue meeting banner.
Sick.
Dom convinced me to put this in the deck. It was really good. The idea was it's like mainly in there to hit Bow Wow, but it hit a Scythe once, it hit a DPE once, and then hitting Hand Traps was just fine, but like it was also just a really good go first card against Prank Kid. So card was a lot better than I thought it would be. 3 Super Poly, 3 Cosmic. I think this is just higher impact than a Hand Trap most of the time. The Prank Kid deck can't actually search Griffin, so like this just has the ability to basically beat your entire combo, which is silly.
Please meet at the green meeting banner.
2 Nadir, 3 L, Fusion.
At the green meeting banner.
Good starters. This card is kind of terrible. It's not one you can activate during your opponent's turn. It's the one they can Ash. This card is the better fusion card by a mile. This is also the one you can use in the draw phase. So like it's the one that lets you drag in your opponent, pop back row during draw phase so that like Pandemonium can't happen. It's the one that lets you trigger Aerial during the draw phase so DPE can't happen. Like most Shaddoll lists you see play like one of this, and that's just crackhead. Like this is the best fusion card by a mile. Going second, I'd rather have this in my hand than this. Like, this card's just the best like fusion card in the deck by a mile.
Speed Duel Constructed 7. Report to that blue banner.
Traps, both of these. No issues with not having more of this. Like if it got Cosmic or something, that was kind of fine. Most of the games where this gets Cosmic, you either had control of the game with an L or like other disruption anyways, or you got blown out anyways and a second one wasn't going to do it. It's not like, oh, I got Cosmic there and now I have to grind without it. It's like, you're fine either way. Punishment is fantastic. Side out going second against some matchups, but would never not play it because It's just super high impact in this deck, because you can like punishment a monster after they've DP'd, app clone, aerial, and then banish everything, so it's really good. For the extra deck, I play 3 Link 1s, and that is it for the Link monsters. I didn't play Verte, because this deck doesn't put random extra monsters on board very consistently. I don't play DP or anything, so like Verte would be extremely low impact. I played 2 Construct, 2 Winda, 3 App Clone. These are like the main Shaddoll monsters in the extra deck. You play 3 of this one, because this is the one that gets sent off Dogma, Nadir, stuff like that very often, like first. So given that this gets sent first, it gives you 2/2/2 still to be able to play. But 3rd Winda didn't really come up. 3rd Construct kind of came up one time, but you were able to grind with other cards.
Warlord 17, please report to the blue banner. Rivalry of the Warlord 17, please report to the blue banner.
2 more really important cards, Wendigo and Shekinaga. This one's only really important because it makes your Flunder matchup winnable, because you can Schism and Super Poly their cards. It basically doesn't have an effect except adding back a Shaddoll. You do that a lot if after turn 1 you draw Gale Dogma, or after turn 1 you resolve Maximus or Nadir, or even sometimes turn 1, if you get like L or Schism to the graveyard with Squamata or activated earlier, you just foolish it from your extra deck. Shekinaga is really important because it sends the Earth token. This card's the card that makes Gale Dogma beat Prank Kid plus Brave Starter. Then just 3 more fusions, generic Super Poly target, made it once, it was good when I made it. It's not like 100% necessary, but there wasn't anything I'd rather have in its slot. And then just cards you bullish from your extra deck. Side deck, 3 Gamma, 1 Driver, 3 No Material.
Ooh.
Performed well against Prank Kid, it performed well against Dragon. I didn't play against any Sword Soul, so I wasn't able to do it there. But yeah, it was good. Just a good go second card. Prank Kid, whenever they open a Brave Starter plus Prank Kid, this is one of the few hand traps you can actually do that'll stop the Prank Kid part of it. And I get they can still DPE you, but this is the deck that deals with DPE better than probably every deck other than like maybe Striker. This deck deals with DPE better than all of them. So that's good.
Rivalry of Warlords number 17.
1 Resh Shaddoll fusion.
Also, if you signed up for
This card is like a risk-reward thing. The risk or cost reward. The cost is I have to play a bad card in my side deck. But this card just being in your deck makes your matchup against Striker, Eldritch variants, random Geist, Trap deck, Subterra, like the random crap decks that aren't good. This card just makes the matchup a lot better if it's just in your deck list, because you just constantly loop it. You'll like Construct, send it, add it back, and then for the rest of the game you're constantly just activating it, adding it back, activating it, adding it back, and like the trap decks can't keep up with that. So this card just in your deck list is a 1-of, changes a lot. 3, there can be only 1s. This wasn't as much even for a go first card. Granted, it's good against like Dragon, it's good against Sword Soul, it's good against Wonder. But I chose this one specifically because it was one that I could draw going second against the Flunder deck, and it would actually function against the board, and I could grind against them. So the only one was good for what it was. I didn't side it against any of the other combo-based Prank Kid, anything like that, because the card's bad against all of them. 3 Twin, 1 Nib. I did side this against Prank. It was for Prank, Flunder, and I guess Trap decks. 3rd Nib, went in against almost everything. Maybe it should have been in the main. I don't know, but it was good. And that'll do it for the deck.
Any shout outs?
Yeah, I got a couple. Shout outs to Midwest Gaming. Pretty cool guys. Subscribe down to the YouTube channel. Follow our podcasts. Taylor Tuesdays is always nice if you add Brian and John on Facebook. Other shout outs to Dominic Couch. He helped me with the deck a little bit for Shekinaga. Shout outs to, I feel like there's other people. Elise tested with me. Daniel Shogun helped a little bit. Everyone back in San Antonio was gassing me up all the way through, and I'm sure I forgot someone, but that'll do it.
Awesome, thanks.
Thank you.
Good job.